Hi everyone, welcome to Pearl's Kitchen. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, press the red button to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified for my upcoming videos. It's absolutely free. Thank you very much. Where there is hope, there is faith, and where there is faith, miracles happen. Amen. Today I'm going to show you how to make Anglo spice roll, and this is made out of pork, so my apologies for people who don't eat pork. Okay, the ingredients are, here in this plate I've got 2 medium-sized onions that I've sliced, cut into rings. We'll need plenty of salt. I've got 2 teaspoons of black pepper freshly ground. I've got 1 heaped teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and I've got zest of 2 lemons, and I've got 2 heaped teaspoon of garam masala. We'll need some fresh green coriander, and we'll need some oil. And here I've got 1.5 kilos of belly pork. We'll need a baking tray, sharp knife, and we'll need a mug of water, and we'll need some string. Okay, that's our lovely piece of belly pork. My butcher already prepared this for me, but I'll show you what to do. Take a very sharp knife, and 1/2 inch above the fat, you cut, and you keep cutting till you reach the end, but don't cut it right through. Just stop 1 inch away from the end, and then it'll open out like this, so you'll have more meat and more place to put all your spices in. Okay, once the meat is open, you just take a knife and cut some like slits in it, not very deep, just tiny, all the way, little slits. Now you take the oil, just put some oil in your hand, not a lot, and then you just rub oil all over. And then you take salt. Now this needs a lot of salt, okay? So keep putting salt. Rub the salt in, so it goes in all the cuts as well. And then you take your ginger garlic paste and just smother that in. Put it in the slashes, in the cut widths. Okay, then you take the lemon rind and sprinkle that all on. And then the pepper. This is so delicious. Okay, just keep rubbing it all in. And then we come to the garam masala. That's why we needed extra garam masala. There's quite a lot of meat there. Okay, rub all that in. And then lastly, just take some coriander and sprinkle that. Don't have to use it all, just to have a little bit of color in there. And then lastly, take a drizzle of oil and just drizzle it on top. Now you let this rest for a couple of minutes. Okay, now that it's rested for a few minutes, now we're going to start rolling it. Okay, so you take the meat side one and roll. And keep rolling. Keep rolling. So once it's rolled, just let it rest for a few more minutes in the same position. Okay, after it's rested in a roll, you take a sharp knife and you start making like slits in it. Just roughly. Keep going all around. Okay, once you've made your slits in the skin, take some more salt and then start rubbing salt in that. Okay, keep rolling it, the roll, so that you can get to the back of it as well. All over. And then again let it rest for a few more minutes. Okay, now that the salt is soaking into the spice roll, you need to put your oven on 230 degrees. So preheat the oven and then you lay out your 5 pieces of string here ready, so it's easy to work and to tie the pork roll, the spice roll. So now you can see accordingly where this will go. Okay, and then you take your roll and you put it there and you tie the middle one first. Okay, tie it in a double knot. So don't worry about if it's extra, then you do the second one. Keep going till you've done all 5. Okay, that's a spice roll all tied up, and see, I've cut off the excess string, so that's how it should look like, and it's been resting for 5-10 minutes. So now you take the tray, baking tray, and the onion rings that we had, you lay them on there. This is so that the spice roll can just sit on here so it doesn't touch the bottom. And then you take water and just put some water around. You don't need it all. Just say around 1 cup of water. So that's it. Now that's ready. Now that's ready to go into the oven. Now my oven's already preheated on 230 degrees. So this goes on a very high temperature only for half an hour. After half an hour, you reduce the temperature to 170 and then let the spice roll cook for a further 3 hours. So in total, it should have 3.5 hours. So I'll see you after 3.5 hours. Okay, our spice roll is out of the oven. Like I said, it had 3.5 hours. And look how gorgeous it looks. So now we have to do is let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll carve it. Okay, there you go. Our spice roll is rested for 10 minutes. And you can see I've chopped up the end, the uneven end bit. So we'll put that aside for the moment. And now I've also cut off the first string. So I'm going to cut now. You can hear all the crispy crackling. That's the best bit. And I'm going to cut a nice slice without chopping my finger. And there you go. That's a lovely Anglo-Indian spice roll. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Now this honestly is so tasty. And if you want this to be more spicy, like chili spicy, then with all the other ingredients, just put chili flakes, like a teaspoon of chili flakes. Okay, so you just cut this, and this can be made like a week or 10 days before Christmas, and this could be eaten hot or cold. It's cold also is very nice. So I hope you all like this lovely Anglo-Indian spice roll. Don't forget to share my link with your family and friends, and I shall see you next time with some more delicious cooking. But until then, may God go with you and give you His peace.